Well, it's about values. The values we promote in the Eastern Partnership region are closely linked to the promotion of women's rights and pursuit of gender equality. Gender equality is a core value of the EU and fundamental right and key principle of the European Pillar of Social Rights. The European Union is a global leader, I strongly believe, in gender equality, and to this end, we are very proud to cooperate with the Council of Europe of the Programme of Good Governance, and more specifically, on the Women's Access to Justice Programme. Why do you support this initiative? It is simple, because we believe the dignity of every woman should be defended at all times, in every corner of Europe and beyond. We also consider the effective prevention of violence is key. It involves education and educating boys and girls from an early age about gender equality and supporting the development of non-violent relationships. It also requires a multidisciplinary approach among professionals and services, including the criminal justice system, victim support services, perpetrator programs, and social and health services. It is about deliverables. Our deliverables for the Eastern Partnership further gender equality and non-discrimination. Let us not forget that the Eastern Partnership policy beyond 2020 prioritizes gender mainstreaming across all relevant flagship strategies. Both the European Union and the Council of Europe share a common vision to strengthen governance in the Eastern Partnership region. I have said in the past, and I will say and repeat it again today, we share the dream for a continent of common values, human rights, the rule of law, and democracy. However, with every aspiration, there must be an ambition. When it comes to tackling violence against women, we want to deliver tangible results, to make a difference in people's everyday lives across the region. The PGG, as you said, work will be key to achieving our objectives related to Istanbul Convention in the EU priorities for cooperation with the Council of Europe 2020-2022. We continue to work with the Council of Europe to set standards in this field. The need to act now is as stark as it is clear. All forms of gender-based violence and the challenges for women to access to justice have become ever more worrisome due to the exacerbation of the COVID-19 pandemic. Forced lockdowns have had serious repercussions, especially on women's mental as well as physical health and well-being. Since many of them were confined with their perpetrators, accounts of physical and verbal abuse or violence increased. The reality cannot be hidden or overlooked, not by us and not in Europe. The impact of PGG has been evident. A draft law on ratification of the Istanbul Convention is pending in the parliament in Moldova. Similar preparations for ratification are underway in Armenia and Ukraine, and discussions of signing are beginning to bear fruit also in Azerbaijan. I'm following developments closely, and I am pleased to see efforts being made in all 6 Eastern Partnership countries to train relevant authorities to ensure that the justice chain is gender responsive, particularly for women victims of violence. Let us not just quote the figures. Let us think that behind every single figure we have a face of a woman, and we have, as I said before, a dream of society. Looking forward, the EU remains as ever steadfast in our commitment to PGG cooperation. We will continue to support the Council of Europe in its efforts to combat all forms of violence against women and girls, but also find synergies between PGG gender-based objectives with other EU Council of Europe shared goals, such as the Budapest Convention's prosecution of online violence against women. Furthermore, and further proving gender mainstreaming will be vital, not just for women today, but for the legacy which we leave for generations of women to come. The road ahead is to achieve full gender equality is long, but this is no reason to be discouraged. To quote Commissioner for Equality Helena Dalli, the pursuit of equality does not require the shifting of anything from one basket to another. Equality is an infinite resource, and there is enough of it for everyone. With this in mind, we will continue to match our aspirations, our dreams, with even more amplified ambitions.